Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today for another pick a card video. For those of you guys who are new, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today we are going to be doing another Your Week Ahead pick a card reading. So for those of you who have never seen this reading that I like to do on my channel, essentially what we're going to get into today are kind of just the energies, events, people of significance that you guys can expect to encounter as you navigate the week ahead. So we will be getting a lot of general messages for this week. I'm working with some tarot decks, some oracle decks, and of course we're going to pull a love message for each group as well so that we can see if there's anything of significance happening in your love life, okay? So keep in mind, guys, these are general readings. So just take any messages that resonate with you and leave behind anything that doesn't. If you want to get a reading that's more customized to your specific energy, you can book a personal, and all the details on how you guys can do that are in the description box down below. Okay. The other thing too, I want to say, and I like to just pose this disclaimer on every predictive reading. Just keep in mind, you guys, that this is a snapshot in time. So as you're viewing this video, based off of your current energy or your current frequency, these are the events that you're going to be attracting into your life as you move through the week ahead. So I say all this to say that if you see something predicted out for you for this week in this video and you don't like the prediction, you have free will, and you guys can always be free to change it up and create something different for yourselves. So don't take this as something that's just like set in stone if it's something that feels like it's going to be bad news. Not saying that it is, but you just never know. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our card selection. So for today's pick a card, we are working with the beautiful Divine Doors Oracle. So you guys are going to pick the door that you are feeling the most intuitively guided to for today's reading. So let's go ahead, relax, take a deep breath, think about your week ahead. Go ahead and select the card that you're feeling the most intuitively guided to. And you can use the timestamps below to fast forward to your reading. Hey there, pile one. So if this was the door that you chose, let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you guys as you navigate this week ahead. All right, so we have the message of inner power. By your own command, you brought yourself here. At this moment in life, you have nothing to fear. This is awesome, you guys. So already off the bat, I'm just seeing a message around you guys being very, very confident this week. It feels like you may have intentionally manifested something into your life this week for some of you guys. And now you're here and you're ready to face whatever it is, okay? Let's see what comes through in your tarot messages first. All right, so we start off your week here with the Three of Pentacles. Let me move this off to the side. We have the Two of Pentacles. That's very interesting. And then we have the Six of Swords. Cool. So let's kind of get into this, pile one. So what am I seeing for you? We have a lot of Pentacles energy really influencing your week this week, pile one. So you know you've got the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that this could be a week where you guys are more focused on material things, not in a bad way. I'm reading this as like work projects, something to do with your career, perhaps finances and things like that seem to be kind of taking over the majority of the energy of your week this week. Very grounded energy, slow moving energy as well. I don't feel like the beginning of your week is going to feel like it's moving really fast. So we start off your week here with the Three of Pentacles. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like this has to do with some sort of work or collaboration that you're doing with others. This could also be some sort of a creative endeavor that you guys could be working on as well, because you can see here that she's like painting these pentacles up on the board, and then she's got her peers around her kind of like providing feedback, providing input and things like that. So I feel like you guys are starting off your week kind of working really hard on something specific. And there definitely appears to be other people involved in whatever this project is. So like teamwork, collaboration, think of things like that. Then we move to the middle of your week here and we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's funny that we go from the 3 to the 2. So I feel like toward the middle of this week, you guys are kind of in a space where you're trying to like make sure that you are staying balanced. I'm being really drawn to this balance beam energy here. That you're making sure that you have enough time for all of the different priorities and the different things that you have going on in your life. And I feel like that kind of flows well from the 3 to the 2, you know, because 3 of Pentacles can sometimes be like working really, really hard. So I feel like you guys are trying to balance it out as you move toward the middle of the week. For some of you guys too, with this 2 of Pentacles, I'm seeing you kind of watching your finances toward the middle of this week as well. Because sometimes like with the 2 of Pentacles, it's like we're keeping track of like what's coming in and what's going out. Like we're just keeping a really, really close eye on the bank account to make sure that everything is staying in line and staying balanced the way that we needed to. I'm also kind of seeing a message here with this figure 8. This is the infinity symbol. So when I think of the number 8, even when I think of the infinity symbol, I sometimes think of like karmic lessons. So there could be some sort of lesson coming in for you guys this week around teamwork, collaboration, maybe even around money, because this is showing up here in the 2 of Pentacles. So some lesson that you guys are intending to learn, whether for the positive or maybe something that might kind of shake you up a little bit, is definitely being presented to you this week as well. And like I said, I think it definitely has to do with your money and your finances. And if that doesn't resonate, it may just have to do with the whole work-life balance message that we were talking about earlier. You see here too, I don't know why, this 2 of Pentacles, I'm getting a lot of messages here for you guys. It's like she's got everything balanced here. She thinks she does. And then all of a sudden there's this cat flying onto this balance beam and it's not landed yet. So even though right now she's balanced, it's like something is about to throw her off a little bit. Once that cat lands, she's going to be, you know, wobbly a little bit. So I'm wondering if you guys might get like an unexpected bill or something like that this week that's going to be like throwing you off your game a little bit, where you're like, dang it, I had everything just how I needed it to be and then I forgot about this. So some sort of surprise energy coming in to kind of test your balance, I feel, pile 1. So toward the ending of the week here, we go into the 6 of Swords energy. So this is about kind of moving on from something, moving away. Maybe some of you guys are actually moving toward the end of this week, which would make a lot of sense with that kind of that message we had at the beginning around like courage and, you know, like making sure you have nothing to fear, kind of like that energy of like just moving into something really confidently. If you guys aren't moving, then I feel like this is just about maybe you guys traveling, taking a trip, moving on from something like in general with your peers. It could be having to do with this work scenario because we have 3 people here and we have 3 people here too. So maybe there's some sort of issue that comes across at work toward the middle of the week that's throwing you off balance. And then this is about like moving away or moving on from that energy. But let's see what else comes through because we got a few more messages here for you guys. Pile 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, so remember how I was saying you guys had something unexpected coming in? So we have unexpected income. I knew this was like a very pentacly week for you guys. This is awesome. And then we also have message. Wow, you guys are hitting the jackpot this week. That's what's up. So yeah, so there is something unexpected coming in for you guys this week. It's probably going to come in the form of like a monetary income type of vibe. So maybe you guys, maybe this surprise here that's going to throw you off balance is actually going to throw you off balance in a good way. Maybe this is about good karma. Like you guys maybe have been working really hard, really working on keeping yourself balanced with your budget and things like that. And maybe something that you worked on a long time ago is going to come back, you know, not to bite you, but come back to reward you with this unexpected coin. So congrats to that. Now, if this doesn't resonate, you guys, in terms of the money itself, this could, again, just be talking about like some sort of unexpected event or gift coming in for you. And we also have this message card too. So perhaps this unexpected income is coming through a message that you're not expecting to get, or this abundance or this reward that you guys are getting this week is coming through a message, probably in the mail. Or maybe through the phone. Like there's definitely an energy of some sort of communication coming in of significance. So whether that has to do with the unexpected income or something else, you guys can look forward to getting some sort of message this week. Okay, let's see what else comes through. So we have the sun energy, you guys. Pile 1, your reading is just like giving me a breath of fresh air right now. I love this. So the sun energy is about, you know, the truth being illuminated and things just feeling really beautiful and really positive. It's also just about just a joyous, happy, beautiful energy. So I think you guys are just feeling really good this week. You're feeling really happy. You've got your coin in order, which is making you feel really excited. Maybe this Six of Swords is about you guys kind of traveling, but I almost get the vibe with the Six of Swords that maybe for some of you guys, you've been stressing about something lately, and that, you know, this inner power message came up around like you have nothing to fear. So maybe you guys have been stressing out a little bit prior to this week, or maybe you will a little bit this week over something. And that Six of Swords energy is about you guys kind of like moving away from that stress, moving into a calmer mindset, and now you're having a week where you can really enjoy yourself and enjoy the fruits of your labor and all of the things. So last but not least, pile one, here is your love message for this week ahead. So we have the past is now behind you, release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you, follow it with faith. That is so beautiful, you guys. So when it comes to love this week is really just about kind of releasing any issues from the past. I'm really not picking up on a ton of like specific events around your love life this week. So I think it's just about you guys continuing on your journey. It seems like you guys have been doing a lot of work on yourselves, a lot of work around your money, your coin, your career, and it definitely feels like you're getting rewarded for that this week, and you're just in a space of really enjoying being single, continuing to move on, continuing to move forward from the past, and that's kind of the energy around your love life. It's like you're just continuing to be single, letting your light shine, and I don't feel like you guys are really like worrying too much about love this week because you've got a lot of other stuff going on, okay? So pile one, this looks freaking amazing. I am jealous. I hope that when I go back and watch this video, I end up picking pile one. So let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of this reading? How did the messages resonate for you? What are you expecting this week? I would love to hear from you down there in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I will go ahead and catch you guys next time. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. So if you guys chose this gorgeous door, this lush green, beautiful atmosphere, let's see what's coming in for you guys this week. So the first message we have, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours, begin now here. That's awesome, pile 2. So definitely getting a sense that you guys are starting something new this week. Maybe travel is going to be involved for you this week as well. Let's see what comes through in your tarot messages so we can get a bit more context. So we've got the Five of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. And the Tower reversed. Wow. Okay, pile 2. What is going on for y'all? Okay. So, pile 2. Beginning of your week, we start off here with this Five of Cups energy. So I feel like you guys are kind of heading into this week feeling maybe a little sad. Maybe you're feeling just a little disappointed or even maybe regretful over a decision that's been made in your life or some sort of event that's happened in your life. And I do feel there's a lot of emphasis here on something kind of negative that happened. With this Five of Cups, especially this particular depiction of the Five of Cups, I really like this one because it really shows that even though you guys had maybe something happen that's making you unhappy in your life or something you're grieving over, it really shows very well how much abundance you guys still have in your life. If you look here, she's so focused on these 3 cups of wine that spilled, and she's so bummed. I'd be bummed too if I lost all that wine in the ocean. But she still has this full basket of food. She's got 2 more cups here on the table. The bottle of wine is still like all the way full, right? All this food, all this abundance, all this beautiful, almost like party energy here. So really the message here around the Five of Cups, you guys, is about mourning the loss, but not forgetting what you have in your life that you can still be grateful for. It doesn't mean that you don't, take a moment to like be upset. We always need to move through our feelings and kind of like work through them and deal with them. But you just always want to remember that right behind you, you've got so many other things in your life that you can be celebrating. Okay. So it's almost like you don't have to cry over this forever. Okay. So as you move through the middle of your week here, you guys, we do have the Ace of Swords and it is reversed. So I'm kind of getting a vibe here for you guys. There could be a little bit of a challenge here on getting clarity around whatever this Five of Cups energy is. And I definitely am sensing a little bit of trying to control maybe the inevitable or control an explosive situation in your life, but we'll get to this in a second. Ace of Swords being reversed is almost like we're not understanding something. Something is feeling unclear to us. Maybe we're feeling like we want to have a conversation with someone about something and we can't really quite figure out, you know, how to put the words together to do so. And I'm definitely seeing this little bit of cloudiness just fogging your brains a little bit as you guys move through the middle of this week. And as we round out the end, we've got the Tower card, but it's here in the reverse. So you guys, this is telling me that with the Tower card reversed, we might be trying to control a situation. We might be trying to prevent some sort of disastrous energy from coming through. We might be trying to prevent something that maybe needs to leave our lives from leaving. The Tower card, you guys, this is all about like something that's built on a false foundation. So something that's going to easily collapse under pressure because it was never built on truth to begin with, or it was never built on a solid foundation to begin with, okay? But when it's in reverse, you know, this is us trying to prevent this from falling down. This is us trying to keep a collapsing structure together. So for a few of you guys, this could be a message around needing to let go of something in your life this week. For others of you, this is simply a message about averting disaster because sometimes when the Tower is reversed, it's like, whew, we didn't have that happen to us. What a relief, right? But I want to get some more information. So let's kind of take a look at these fortune cards and see what else we get for you, pile two. Ooh, so we have the main male. Hot. He's kind of hot. He's not that hot, I guess. And then we have community. Okay. So main male, you guys, this is telling me that there is some masculine energy in your life of significance this week. So think of this as someone, probably the first masculine that comes to your mind is who this is referring to. And just because I'm saying masculine, it doesn't mean that this person has to be a male. It can really be anybody who's identifying in their masculine energy that comes to mind for you. But this would be somebody who is, you know, a prominent figure in your life. This is somebody who is probably, you know, around you a lot, I would say. And I'm wondering if this person is definitely of significance as you guys are moving through the week. So maybe some of this Five of Cups energy has to do with a disappointing conversation you've had with this person, not knowing where you stand with this person for some of you. We'll kind of see here in a second because we're going to pull a love message too. We also have community, you guys. So I think it's important here to know, again, like we were talking about with that Five of Cups, no matter what you guys might be moving through this week, remember what you have, right? I was saying this really looks like a party energy, and this looks like a party energy to me too. Always remember, you guys, that you have people around you who love you and who support you and are here to lend you a helping hand if you're moving through a period of trouble, okay? So I think that's just a message coming through for you guys to remember. You do have a support system, and feel free to use it if you're struggling, okay? I feel like you guys have a lot of people who love you, pile two. Yeah, okay, so we also have the storm warning energy. So what was I saying, you guys? There is definitely something that you guys are avoiding. I feel like you guys know that something major is coming in for you this week, or just in the future. This card is very much like the storm has not hit yet, but the storm is coming. Like we can see it here off on the horizon. We can see it here in the distance. There's lightning bolts all around, right? So I feel like you guys are kind of aware that something is brewing for you this week in some particular area of your life. And then when we were talking about that Tower reversed energy, you guys, this is about like avoiding it. This is about averting that disaster for some of you, or this is about trying to control or prevent it from coming. The storm card, you guys, even though this looks really scary, and it might be scary when it happens to you, this is also a cleansing energy. This is about clearing things out, very similar to the Tower. So if the storm is coming through your life, it's coming through your life for a reason. It's coming through to get rid of things that no longer serve you. And it will feel probably kind of scary when you're going through it, but once it's over, it's almost like you'll feel your space be cleansed because you'll be rid of energies or people or things that are no longer serving you in your highest good, okay? Sorry, I just totally like jacked up all of these cards. Okay. Just keep in mind too, you guys, you have your community, you have your people around you, so you don't need to feel like you're going through this alone. Now let's take a look at your love message for this week, pile 2. So we have twin flames, your passion ignites. Ooh, that is exciting. So maybe some of you guys are connecting in with a twin flame this week. Maybe that's who this main male is for some of you guys. I was kind of getting a vibe that he's a love interest. So twin flame energy, you guys, you can research the meaning of twin flames. I'm not really an expert on the twin flame journey. There's a lot of readers on here who are though. But the way that I'm reading this is that this is about you guys connecting in this week with a very passionate counterpart. Someone that you guys are in a romantic connection with or romantically interested in, who is almost like a soulmate type of energy for you. We're just going to sum it up at that. So that looks really positive, and it could be, you guys, that maybe some of the events you're moving through this week have to do with this love interest in your life. This main male is who I'm really feeling like it is, but it may not be for some of you. This could be your love interest. This could be something else to do with your situation this week. But, you know, it feels like you're going to have an interesting week ahead, pile 2. I don't want you to feel like it's too negative because it does kind of feel like you guys are averting disaster. I don't want to say disaster to like scare you, but you're definitely averting some sort of problem this week, or at least preventing it from happening. And you are surrounded by community. You're surrounded by a boo for a lot of you. And you're also surrounded by people who really, really love you, who are here to support you as you move through this process, okay? I want to just go back to our first card. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. I'm almost feeling like once you guys allow this storm to pass through your life, whatever this tumultuous energy is, you're going to be able to start fresh. And I really feel like that's what this begin here card is about. It's about you guys moving through whatever's happening this week with strength, with confidence, with optimism, relying on your community around you. And I feel like once it's over, you're going to feel a lot better. So comment below, pile 2, what is going on with you guys this week? I'm really curious to know your feedback. I want to know how this reading resonated with you. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So if you guys chose this beautiful door, let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you guys this week. So we have the first message here. This is, yes, kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. This is a freaking beautiful energy. Okay. So you guys are definitely in a space of feeling really joyous this week, feeling really free as you navigate the week ahead. Let's see what else we can get, what other messages come through so we can get more info here. All right, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Look at that. I like to see that. The 5 of Wands reversed. Oh, goodness. Okay, and then we have the 3 of Swords. All right, so, okay. Well, listen, pile 3, here's what's happening for you this week. So we're starting off our week here with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So 10 of Pentacles is very much like the, practical family unit energy. This is like building a legacy with a person of significance. Maybe some of you guys have families that are out there. Maybe some of you are married, in relationships, things like that. But you can see here, this is like that quintessential family. They've got their kids there, they have a grandbaby there, they have all the dogs, and it's like they're surrounded by pentacles and they're surrounded by abundance here because it's like they've worked really, really hard together as a unit to build this family and to build this legacy where they're going to be able to like leave this home behind to their children and their grandchildren, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So it's about building something. And so what I'm getting here, you guys, is that something that you guys have built, I feel like you're kicking off this week with it coming to a close. So something you guys have built, I almost feel like we're getting a dissolution of that, or a decision to dissolve that as we begin this week. For others of you, I'm feeling like this is a message around your finances. So maybe this week, as you start off the week, your finances are feeling a little bit rocky. But overwhelmingly, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys, this is like the dissolution of a family unit, or deciding to separate, or maybe try something a little bit different that's kind of outside of the box from what you would typically be doing. This could also have to do for some of you guys with like leaving a specific job behind, because 10 of Pentacles sometimes can talk about like us building status in our career. So maybe you guys have like worked up the ranks at a particular company and now you're like deciding, nope, no more. But I don't feel like any of this is actually that negative for you guys, because this initial message we got is about you feeling like you're free from something. So that's why, even though you guys have some intense cards here, it doesn't feel like it's overly negative, okay? So we move to the middle of your week here with the 5 of Wands. This is really positive, you guys, because this is about stepping away from conflict. This is about like whatever drama is going on, whether it has to do with this 10 of Pentacles stuff or just any drama in general, you guys are just like not having it. You're not interested. You don't want to deal with it. You're walking away from all of that and just kind of doing your own thing, which I think is really positive. No pot stirring on your part. You know, you're freeing yourself from that. This is a lot of catty drama. You see all the cats down there? And see how they're all pointing their wands at each other, just being like really, like mean girls. I hate that. I really hate this card. I don't hate it, but you guys know what I mean. Like just the energy behind it is very combative sometimes. And you guys are just deciding like, nope, I'm not dealing with that. But we do end the week here with you guys in this 3 of Swords mode. So this is, I'm not going to lie, you guys, this is like a heartbreak card. So this is about like maybe kind of coming to like the harsh truth behind something, feeling sad, maybe grieving a loss a little bit. It's very stormy energy outside for you guys at the end of this week. Maybe some of you guys are spending time journaling. Maybe this is about kind of coming to that realization is like, even though I freed myself from whatever this was or whatever this is dissolving for me and I walked away from it, you know, maybe it's coming to the realization by the end of the week that this is really over now. And I do think that there's going to be a little bit of a tough, you know, emotional blowback from that. But again, like I was saying, you guys, you had this message about being free. So even if it doesn't feel like you're free or like you're really happy in the moment when this is happening this week, it's like, I feel like you're going to come to that conclusion sooner rather than later, that this was all in your highest good for whatever this was to kind of like come to an end or for you to sort of walk away from this. All right, let's see what else comes through for you. Pile 3. So we have official person. This could have to do with a work situation. Let's see. And we have thoughts. Ooh. Interesting. So official person, you guys, I'm getting the vibe that this has to do with your work. For some of you, this is like a very, you know, he's like a general, like a military figure. So maybe some of you guys, work in the military or your counterpart works in the military, or there's something around just official business being taken care of this week. A person of authority coming forward in your life this week for sure. And then we got the thoughts card. Shoot, I'm messing everything up. This is interesting. I feel like this is you guys like thinking about someone. Because here you see like how he's an artist here and he has painted this beautiful woman and it's like he's thinking about her. I feel like somebody is definitely running through your guys' minds this week. If you're a masculine watching this, there's a feminine that you can't stop thinking about this week that's constantly in the back of your mind. For others of you, this can be about creation as well. You know, there was this journal here on the bed. So maybe perhaps as you guys are moving through your week, you're focusing more on like your creative endeavors and trying to like take your mind off the situation through kind of investing in like journaling or painting or doing hobbies and things that are going to help you sort of release any emotion behind what's going on. Okay. Let's see what else comes through. So we have action. That's interesting. So you guys are definitely like in a space of moving forward for sure with that action card. It's interesting too, because I'm really not seeing a ton of like movement per se in your cards this week where you guys are looking or feeling really active. I do think for some of you guys, this action card is about you like walking away from that conflict energy, taking action to maybe make whatever decision that this was. I also think that, you know, we had this message around your soul is set now to leap and fly. So it's like you guys are kind of like moving into a new beginning this week. I feel like with that action card, because this is about you guys saying like, okay, I'm free now. I can be free. I can run wild. what am I going to do now that I'm free? You know, like it's almost like you're sort of planning or thinking about what the next step is for you and moving toward that with a quickness toward the future. So here is your love message for this week, pile 3. We have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So for those of you guys who are in like a healthy, happy relationship, I do see that this week you guys are being called to, appreciate that, show gratitude for that. For others of you, I kind of feel like if this scenario that we were talking about here has to do with like the dissolution of a marriage or like breaking up or separating from someone, walking away from someone, I feel really strongly a message coming through that you guys are being guided to really honor that connection. So even if you are breaking up with somebody, if you are walking away from someone or something, or someone in this case, it's really important for you guys to really make sure that you still have a level of respect. Like we have this official person here, like I think of professionalism. So even if you guys like don't like this person or you're breaking up with someone and you're heartbroken, you're really being guided to sort of take the high road and keep things like professional, quote unquote. Especially I think if the person, if you're watching this and you have like a family, like children or whatever with this person, like you want to be thinking of like the bigger picture. And in the bigger picture, it's going to be better for you to honor this other person. Okay. So pile 3, that's definitely an intense week coming up. But again, I do feel, even though there's a lot of like intense energy you guys are moving through this week, this feels very relationship oriented to me. Although for some of you guys, I do think that this could have to do with a career situation going on. But I want you guys to definitely kind of like remember that we had this message of freedom, right? So like, just keep that in perspective. Even if in the moment, as you guys are moving through the week, things kind of feel tough, it feels like this is meant to put you on a better path or a different path, something where you're going to be able to be a bit more authentic to yourselves. So yeah, I'm definitely really curious to hear how this message resonated with you, pile 3. Please drop me a comment below and let me know. Thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this video. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so that you guys know when I'm uploading new content. And I will go ahead and catch you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi there, pile 4. So if you guys selected the 4th door, let's go ahead and see what is coming in for you this week. So the first message we have is the message of Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. Okay, so just a reassuring message that you guys are on the right path this week. Okay, let's see what comes through. So we start off here with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Hermit card. Ooh, and then we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, guys, what are you planning? So, okay, you guys are starting off this week in this Queen of Wands reversed energy. So I definitely feel like some of you guys, as you're beginning the week, you're not feeling super confident in yourselves because Queen of Wands is like a very confident, kind of like magnetic leader. She's like the girl that everybody wants to be around because she's just like got it all, you know? She's hot, she's sexy, she's confident, she can get stuff done, you know what I mean? But you guys are in the reverse position here with this Queen of Wands reverse. So I'm definitely kind of feeling like there's a lack of confidence in something as you guys are starting off this week. You know, we had this message here about don't be nervous because you're on the right path. So maybe you guys are having some nerves around something or just feeling worried about something where normally like when you guys are in your power, you're like that bitch, you know what I mean? And you can just like get anything done that you need. You know, something's kind of knocked you off your throne. I feel like as you're starting off your week, just not feeling like yourselves. Now, for others of you, this could be a person of significance in your life as well. Because whenever we see the court cards, like sometimes this can indicate another person kind of significance in our lives. And Queen of Wands reverse could be someone in your life that's kind of exhibiting those qualities we just talked about. But this could also be somebody who's almost like if you guys have seen Mean Girls, like a Regina George, Like just not the nicest person, just like disturbing your peace this week, okay? But for the majority of you, I'm seeing that Queen of Wands more as like your energy, okay? Then we move into the middle of the week where we have the Hermit card. So this is beautiful, you guys. I feel like you guys are taking some time to go within and just kind of get right within yourselves, especially if you're starting off your week feeling kind of like you've been knocked off your throne or just not feeling as confident as you normally would. I love that you guys are kind of moving into this space toward the middle of the week. So it almost feels like you're meditating. Maybe some of you guys are spending time out in nature to just sort of get grounded again. You know what I mean? There's a lot of oranges and reds here, like your lower chakras, your root chakra could be off, and maybe going out into nature is helping you to stay grounded and feel safe and connected again. But there's definitely this energy of you guys needing to like kind of take that time out. So maybe some of you guys are just like taking a day or two off of work, or just spending some time to kind of go within and level yourselves back out. We have an owl here, which for me represents like wisdom. We have a little cat here, which, is that a cat? Yeah, which represents like independence. So I think you guys are just going within to try to figure out like how to balance this energy back out. Maybe reflect on something that's going on, reflect on why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and just kind of reset, okay? Then, my friends, we end the week here with the Seven of Swords. So I feel like this card is about you guys coming out of this Hermit energy and having a strategy, a plan of how you're going to move forward. And you guys are very much moving in silence, okay? Because Seven of Swords, this is like when, like for me, when I've been in Seven of Swords mode, you guys, this is literally like me not telling anybody what I'm doing, but I'm still doing it. You know what I mean? So like you could talk to a friend in the morning and just be like, talking about whatever. And this would be like you just conveniently leaving out like a specific event you're going to do that day or something. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are really in this space where you're like moving in silence. And I feel like this is something that you are coming to the conclusion that you need to do as you are ending this week. Like this is your strategy to get your confidence back up, or to, continue down this path. It's a strategic mindset. And it also is about, taking care of yourself. And that's not always a bad thing, you guys. Just, this definitely has the reputation for being a very shady energy, and it most certainly can be a shady and dishonest energy. But I definitely think that you guys are probably needing to sort of like focus on doing what's right for you, especially if you're kind of starting off your week feeling like somebody's knocked you off your throne, okay? And the Divine Guardian is saying you're on the right path. For a select few of you guys, that Seven of Swords could be someone else in your life showing up as being kind of deceptive or shady, trying to take something from you, if you will. But let's kind of see what else comes through. So we have the mature woman. Could be that Queen of Wands energy. And then we've got toil and labor. I hate how that sounds, toil and labor. Ugh. So with the mature woman, you guys, this could be that Queen of Wands. So maybe this is that other person kind of coming in your life. It's interesting. We have two females here, two feminines here. So they could be the same person. This could be someone else too. This could be a representation of you guys as well. But again, the mature woman is just kind of someone, this is like a more, this is an older feminine. So somebody that's like a mother figure, maybe even a grandmother type of figure of significance in your life, that's having a presence this week. This could also be a message for some of you guys to be mature. Just came through. And then we've also got toil and labor. So this is just about working really hard, you guys. This is about putting in a lot of hard work into something. May not even feel that fun, to be honest. Maybe that's why you're feeling knocked off of your horse. But again, it's like you guys are being divinely guided this week that like you're on the right path. So even if it feels tough, even if you're doing a lot of hard work and you're not feeling super confident in yourselves, I feel like you guys are just being guided to keep going, that you're on the right path. All right, what is next? Next, we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. This is the crown chakra. So this makes a lot of sense with that hermit energy toward the middle of your week. Pile 4, almost called you pile 3. I feel like this is about you guys connecting to your higher selves through meditation, through taking a time out, through going into nature. And you guys are in a space of like, okay, I just need to make sure that, I'm moving in a way that is divinely guided, that's in alignment with my spirit. Looking at kind of the bigger picture of what's going on in your life and making your decisions through that, through your higher selves. I want to pull really quick for you from the guidebook, because this does have an affirmation in it. Yeah, spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. Yeah, it makes so much sense. Like, allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. That hermit energy, that really resonates. Let's see. So it says, my seventh chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. So yeah, I think that's just reaffirming the message of you guys, like, going within toward the middle of this week to get right with yourself, get right with your spirit, get right with your higher self, you know, making sure that you're using your intuition to guide you through whatever you're doing, okay? And finally, pile 4, this is your love message for this week. And we have wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So there is something or someone of significance this week. Maybe it's one of these feminine energies for some of you guys watching, but there's definitely this energy of holding back from a relationship right now, holding back from taking action or moving towards someone. If some of you guys are already in a relationship, this could be about just a message of like, slow down, don't rush things, kind of allowing things to happen naturally. So if you guys are in connections right now, this week you're being guided to wait. You're being guided to like, take it slow. Don't try to control the situation. Just let things happen naturally on their own. Okay? And even if you're single, same message. Maybe you have your eye on someone. You're being guided to wait. Maybe you guys are talking to someone, you're in a situationship. Before you make any decisions, wait, just see what happens. Go with the flow is kind of what I'm getting from that card. So definitely you guys have a very interesting week ahead. Pile 4, please drop me a comment below. I would love to hear your feedback. How does this reading resonate for you? What do you guys see happening for you this week? Is any of this a part of your plan? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to watch this video. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Any and all support really helps me out, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye!